Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, the podcast where we delve into the lives and work of influential figures in psychology. Fritz Perls was born in 1893 in Berlin, Germany, to a Jewish family. His early life was marked by a strong desire for independence and a rebellious streak, which would later influence his approach to psychology. Perls's interest in psychology began during his medical studies at the University of Berlin, where he became fascinated with the works of Sigmund Freud. However, he soon found himself at odds with Freud's rigid theoretical framework and sought to develop a more holistic and experiential approach to therapy. Perls's educational journey took him from Germany to Switzerland, where he trained as a psychiatrist and began to develop his own unique approach to psychotherapy. In the 1930s, he immigrated to South Africa, where he established a thriving practice and continued to refine his therapeutic techniques. It was during this period that Perls began to formulate the core principles of gestalt therapy, which emphasized personal responsibility, self-awareness, and the present moment. At the heart of Perls's gestalt theory is the concept of the here and now. He believed that individuals should focus on their immediate experiences and emotions, rather than dwelling on past traumas or worrying about the future. This approach was revolutionary at the time, as it challenged traditional psychoanalytic techniques that emphasized the exploration of childhood memories and unconscious motivations. Perls's work built upon the existing psychological frameworks of his time, but he also challenged many of the established norms. He was heavily influenced by the gestalt psychologists, who emphasized the importance of perception and the organization of visual information. Perls applied these principles to the realm of psychotherapy, developing innovative techniques such as the empty chair exercise, where clients would engage in a dialogue with an imaginary person or aspect of themselves. One of the most significant contributions of Perls's work is its emphasis on personal responsibility and self-awareness. He believed that individuals should take ownership of their thoughts, feelings, and actions, rather than blaming external circumstances or others for their problems. This approach has had a profound impact on modern psychology, influencing fields such as cognitive behavioral therapy and humanistic psychology. Perls's legacy extends far beyond the realm of psychotherapy, however. His ideas have been applied in fields such as education, organizational development, and social activism. For example, his emphasis on personal responsibility and self-awareness has inspired educators to develop more student-centered and experiential learning approaches. Similarly, his techniques for enhancing self-awareness and communication have been used in organizational settings to improve team dynamics and conflict resolution. Despite the significant contributions of Perls's work, it has not been without controversy. Some critics have argued that gestalt therapy is too focused on individual responsibility, neglecting the role of societal and environmental factors in shaping human behavior. Others have criticized Perls's approach as being too confrontational or aggressive, particularly in his use of techniques such as the empty chair exercise. In conclusion, Fritz Perls was a true pioneer in the field of psychology, whose work continues to inspire and influence us today. His emphasis on personal responsibility, self-awareness, and the present moment has left an indelible mark on our understanding of human behavior and the therapeutic process. By embracing Perls's ideas and integrating them into our own lives, we can cultivate a greater sense of balance, awareness, and compassion, and live more authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling lives. So, how can you apply Perls's ideas to your everyday life? Start by practicing mindfulness and self-awareness in your daily activities. Take ownership of your thoughts, feelings, and actions, and try to focus on the present moment rather than dwelling on past regrets or worrying about the future. You can also experiment with gestalt techniques such as the empty chair exercise, which can help you develop a greater understanding of yourself and others. If you enjoyed learning about Fritz Perls, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our podcast.